Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen. I'm a Taurus Sun and Venus. Excuse me. And we are going to get our weekly reading for May 25th through the 31st. Wow. Already through May. Wow. Time's going fast. It sure is. I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely moving this year. Moving. Oh my goodness. Before we get started, I think it's going to be, a really good week. I can't help but see my astro dice are both facing the sun. Look at that. That's amazing. That's a sign. So listen, before we get into this reading, I'm super excited for this Saturday where we're doing our first ever spiritual webinar. It is private, okay, so this will not be shown on YouTube. It is a live event through my Zoom room. We still have some openings left. I highly encourage you to join us. It's going to be 2 to 3 hours long. Everything spiritual, Q&As. It's going to be amazing. I can just feel it. So there will be a little short video here that will explain more if you need to know more about that, or the registration form you can click on right here. It will take you to the registration form to register for that. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Central Time, so you will want to convert for your time zone. And like I said, this is a private webinar, and I'm limiting it to 20 people so it doesn't get overcrowded. And if it goes well, which I do believe it's going to, we will have more, but I don't know when, okay? Could be 6 months from now. I don't know. It just depends on scheduling. So with that being said, let's see what's going on for the week. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for May 25th through the 31st? What is the overall energy, please? Show us clearly. Show us clearly. Thank you. Never ending story. All right, guys. It's, sorry, I'm looking for a place to set that deck. There we go. It is time, okay? It is time to end this cycle. 37, like I'm getting this so strong from the divine. Like, you gotta stop. 37 is 10 in numerology. 10s are completion, right? And it turns into a 1, which is the new beginning. And some of you have been pushing off things you know you need to complete. You know you need to get done. You know you need to end the story, right? And it might be because you're in a comfort zone. It might be because you just don't want to face it sometimes. I get it. That's okay. But the divine is saying it's time. It's time, right? Look, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. There's an hourglass there. So you can't procrastinate this week. You've got to get these things done, right? There's unnecessary drama that needs to be finished, and sometimes we create that drama within our own lives. I feel like this is just an old story, right, that you need to close. You must move on. I feel like you might be, sometimes we stay in a comfort zone because even if it's not good for us, because we're used to it. And I feel like the divine is saying it's time to break free. So that could be ending a relationship. It could be quitting a job. It could be tying up loose ends. But this is the week to do it. This is the week. And you know individually what it is that you need to do, that you need to get done, okay? And I just feel like I feel like the Tower card. Like if you don't take care of business this week, Spirit's going to come in and create that Tower moment, right? And it's going to be so freeing for you. It's going to be so freeing. Okay, so you know how they are. They have me use my own life story to help resonate with you. And I'll keep it quick, but it's going to help people. So as you know, most of you know, I grew up with a alcoholic mother who was emotionally just ripped us apart, right? And I wound up having to take care of her from the time I was 15 to 25, like alone. Like I had to go to school. I worked after school till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I could pay the rent because she couldn't keep a job. And this went on for a decade. And finally, at 25, she was, of course, living with me. And she had been drinking in the morning, and we were supposed to have a really nice day. There was a parade coming, and she was getting ornery, and I just looked at her and I said, you got to slow down. I didn't tell her not to drink. I just told her, you know, you got to slow down. Well, that, of course, went absolutely backwards, and she drank more, and we were arguing and fighting, and I said, I've had it. Like, I'm done. I'm done with you. I am absolutely done. And she kept pushing. So I literally packed up her shit, put it in the car, drove her to my aunt's house, her sister's house, and threw her on the doorstep and knocked on the door. And I looked at my aunt, who I loved dearly, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Here you go. It's your turn, right? Kind of thing. And I thought I would be distraught, right? I thought I would be like this over it. And actually the exact opposite happened. I felt relief. I felt like the world was finally lifted off my shoulders. So whatever this is, and it wasn't about love. I loved my mother very much, but we just did not have a good relationship because of her drinking. And I had to end it. I had to end it. And I'm telling you, whatever this is for you, if it's big like that, or even if it's small, like you gotta, you know, clear out your closet, clean the house, whatever this is for you, I'm telling you, the relief when it's done is outstanding. Okay? Outstanding. So, let's get it done. Show me clearly, what is the message here? This could be a belief system that you're finally getting out of, like, oh, I'm always broke. Well, if you say you're always broke, you're going to be broke, right? So it's going to be different for all of you, but it is, I just feel this, like my shoulders just totally relaxed after I told that story, like, right? So it's time. Otherwise, you're not going to see the sun, right? You're not going to see the sun. You're not going to have that wealth of love, or that wealth of money, or that wealth of your health and belief system. So it's a week to get things done, to release, to let go, and to move forward, right? Show me clearly. Yeah, hanging on way too tight to something that's no good for you. That's the comfort zone, okay? So whatever you're hanging on to, I'm telling you, it's not good for you anymore. Maybe it was at one time, but it's not anymore. So you're going to have to be brave, and you're going to have to just rip the Band-Aid off, right? Show me clear. Wow. Yep. See, that was me standing up for myself and saying, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This is not my burden to bear anymore. So again, you might be quitting a job, ending a relationship, changing your belief system, but it's about you, right? It's time for you to stand up and let go and release and do what you got to do. Show me clearly. Whoa. What is the message here? And don't worry, Spirit's got your back. Spirit is on your side. It took me 10 years to do it because of guilt, right? Because of guilt. Like, who's going to take care of her? You know, that it's my mother, right? No, you can't let that hold you back. Yeah, time. See? You got to release that burden. There you go. This is not your burden to bear anymore. It's not your burden to bear anymore. You got to let go. It reminds me of a friend of mine who is a nurse. She's older. And she was wanting to retire. She was, gosh, 70 when we went through this conversation last year. And she had been with her company forever. She was the head, right, of the department. And she just felt like if I leave, it's all going to fall and crumble. And I was like, you did your time. You did great work. This is not your burden to bear anymore. And when she finally, you know, announced that she was retiring, same thing, right? She thought it was going to be a horrible experience. No, it was beautiful, right? It was beautiful. She let go of that That part of your life is done. Show me clearly. My goodness. I love it. The Hangman. There we go. Enlightenment. Okay. So Spirit brought you here for a reason. That's why I always say, you don't click on these. Spirit brings you here for the message. And the message is, we have to tie up these loose ends or leave or let go, right? In order to have this new enlightenment, right? I kept saying, like, the world off of my shoulders. This new version of how you perceive, right? It's not my burden to bear anymore. Show me clearly. There we go, the Hierophant. Beautiful. Beautiful energy here. Taurus, this is our card. You have the wisdom and the knowledge. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to step into your role. And your role is different now than it was, okay? You definitely are, it's all about you, right? The card of Taurus. It's all about you right now. So you got to let go of those burdens. It's not your responsibility anymore. And again, I feel like if you don't take care of it, the divine's going to come in and, you know, say, hey, if you're not going to do this, I'm going to have to. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Thank you. Yeah. Time to walk away. Time to walk away. Right? You have more expansion to do, but you can't do that expansion. You can't move forward. You can't have the new experiences if you stay here. As uncomfortable as it may be for you to do what you need to do this week, I'm telling you, it's going to open you up. It's going to open up doors for you. So I would tell most of you, Taurus, get it done early so that the whole rest of the week, you can explore. So you can see the new options. So you can move forward in your enlightenment and where you're supposed to go next. Because I'm telling you, look at the bottom of the deck. That's your resurrection. You take care of whatever this is, and you have a new life. And that's exactly what happened with me, with my mother. I can't tell you how much my life changed for the better. For the better, okay? Show us clearly. What's the message? Yeah, look at that key. Look, you can't even with this. Successful outcome to your problems. It's got keys right there. The keys to success is to let go. The keys to success is to tie up the loose ends. The keys to moving forward is to quit the job, whatever it might be for you. All right? Successful outcome to your problems because you choose to use the key, open the door, turn the lock, open the door. Expansion. Do it now, Taurus. All right, with that being said, guys, come join us for the spiritual, if I could say it, spiritual webinar. It's going to be very exciting. There's a few slots left. Sign up now. I'm telling you, I think this is going to be one of those aha moments. You're going to learn a lot. It's going to be amazing. So again, that registration form is right there. And all my love, light, and blessings to you until next time.